Hi, welcome to another video. I wanted to show you a strategy, a new strategy. We'll call it the Asia session, breakout of the Asia session. Let's recap a couple of things. All these strategies that we review, they need to be carefully assessed and looked at from a trader's perspective. So, for example, on this one, the timeline is quite clear. It should be during Asia session. But on the other ones, for example, um, have to trade during London or New York session. Try to avoid non-volatile um, sessions, right? Such as Asia session is quite quiet. Asia session should just give us either a continuation or mostly a range of what happened during the New York session. So let's review this one and the instruments that we work on. And yeah, one more thing before we tend to, we see there are a lot of videos on the internet on strategies and various other things, but nobody actually shows their results. So we decided to add in the description how we're actually doing based on these strategies that we present and how we perform. And leave us some comments and subscribe and put us as many questions as you want, and we'll be happy to share. So let's get on with it. Um, as usual, we'll put a text, and in that text, we'll present what we're actually looking at. So we do a horizontal trend line between so Asia session. We'll do I'll present the timings where we have to put the range. So UK time between 1 and 2:30 a.m. So let's do it like this: 1 a.m. till 2:30 a.m. That's the range, right? That's the range. Okay, so these are the instruments used. So this is where we added the trend line. If you see here is 1 o'clock, and then this is 2:30. So this is where it stops. So the strategy itself is simple. It's breakout of Asia session. Stop loss will be the high or the low, depending which way it breaks out. High, low. So it will be the low on, it will be the, let's put it like this, it will be the high if it's a short, and it will be the low if it's a long. And where do we actually close the trade? We'll close it either at stop loss, or we close it at London close. Well, let's put it like this: a pre New York start, which is I looking at it, I would choose because between 11:30 and 12 London time, things tend to slow down and create a mini range prior to New York start. So the best way to work is to put 11 a.m. London time as closing of the trade. So you either stop loss or closing of the New York time. Okay, so let's look at a couple of examples. So this one, choose S&P. Let's put again the products that you should work on. So S&P 500 or SPX, which is available as the futures or the CFD. Bitcoin, Euro dollar, GBP, USD, and other various indexes that you'd like to use, or other cryptos that you like to use. These were tested on, and they tend to be quite productive, as in profitable. So let's see, this is the example. So we have the trend line low at 1 o'clock, and then we have the high, we stop here at 2:30, right? So what does it do? It breaks out around here. So then we create a long around here with a stop loss just prior to, I like to be below, in case he wants to test below Asia session, and take profit would be the London Open. So this is actually a break-even trade, because the point is to close it here, right? So this is where we actually close it. So in this trade, we break even. The point of this one I wanted to say is because not every trade is profitable, not every trade will hit the stop loss. I don't want to show all the successful trades in a row. I want to show the reality of things. I picked it at a random one, and that's where actually the trade closes, which is at break even. Let's have a look at euro dollar. Euro dollar here is, well, you put 1 o'clock, right? This is the difference of it, but it needs to be the high and low range of it. So although 1 o'clock starts here, it makes another low. So we'll put the trend line here, and then when does it say it's 2:30? And this is the high of it, right? So this would be the trade. So again, the usual, what do? We go long because it broke the range right about here. We put the stop loss right below, and where is the actual take profit? Take profit is actually here. So it's actually a profitable trade. Now, if you can see, the risk reward is not always ideal. However, the probability of things is quite promising. Let's have a look at the pound dollar. So let's pick up a trade. Let's pick up, where was 1 o'clock UK time? So it's right about here, right? But we make another low, so the low will be around here, right? This will be, and 2:30 is roughly around here, right? So this is the trade. Now, what happens in this case? Obviously, it will open the trade roughly around here, right? But then this is why I like the stop loss to be just below actually the trend line, so we don't actually hit it in case we make like double bottoms, or you know. And where is 11 o'clock? Let's see, 11 o'clock. Let's bring a horizontal trend line, and 11 o'clock is actually here, so we close it wide high right about here. So this is, again, is another profitable trade. Just keep practicing, see if this is a strategy for you. If it works for us, we use it, so on and so forth. Thanks for watching this, and if you have any questions, we'll be happy to answer. Bye bye.